All right, it's time for another update on the sailboat build. It won't be long, I'll have it out of the building. But let's see, somehow or another, one of my other videos got deleted. I got a long way into this point and up to this point, so a lot of stuff is missed from the video because I did an update later, and then it got deleted. I think I had it on there. I thought I had it on there twice, and I only had it on there once, and I deleted it from, I don't know. I suck at this technology stuff. But anyway, so where we're at now, I think this is number 9 update. So I got the windows in the pilot house, or at least most of it. They're not completely finished, but I put acrylic glass in it, and they're put on with that really good 3M double-sided stick tape and then a caulk gasket. It's kind of a process, but I've done that to several boats and it works great. You can't tear the windows off, and they don't have a bolt or anything in them. And then I made these side windows where they'll open, and the frames, I made a track out of some mahogany that I had, and pretty much made track pieces and then put them on there for the window to slide up and down. I'll show you how that works. But here's the weep holes. There's holes in the bottom for water to run over the face of the windows and down through the track, so you can get good drainage on that, and the track itself stays dry. And then pretty much the windows go inside the track, and I've still got to fix a way to fasten them at the top from the inside, but that's basically how they look. The ones on the bottom don't open, and they're bedded in, so water would run off here on the face of this window, off this window, and then it has about an inch overlap, and then run here into the track, and so then weep out the bottom of the holes here. It was really the only way I could figure on doing it. I've seen some workboats done where the windows slide forward and back, but I wanted this extra piece in the middle for stability for this pilot house because it's big. And if this was an offshore boat, it would be built a whole lot better than this, but it's 3/4 plywood and it's still pretty strong. But an offshore boat with a big pilot house, a wave can knock the house right off the hull. So I'm not ever, hopefully never going to be in anything quite that terrible. Here's these. I just used some aftermarket port lights that open from the inside, and one of them is over the toilet area and the other one is over the kitchen area on the other side. So I did get some painting done. I painted this with acrylic paint. I didn't use oil base. I hate oil base, and I think at some point oil base will be, it's going to be a thing of the past. So this gray is actually, it needs redoing now because I just put the first coat, and then I've been walking on a lot. It's got paint drips on it and all that, but I'm going to repaint it again too. But it's just a gray porch paint, an acrylic enamel porch paint. Let me move this ladder down so I can get, actually I'll just, well, ladder's backwards. I got to go around back of the boat. There's another close-up of this port light installation. And then all my surfaces on the top are the porch paint that I can walk on. And I know it's gray, that might add some heat to it, I don't know. I also think for the next coat that I put on the deck in these tread areas, I'm going to put some sand down, put a thick coat of paint on with a roller, and then while I'm rolling it, throw some sand, let that sand stick in it, and then roll a coat or two on top of that so that it has some traction, because I feel like it's going to be a little slick. Let's go around and look at what else has been done. Oh, I'm getting ready to start on the rudder. I think since the last video I've got my companionway slides frames in, and of course your companionway pieces will go in here. It's big enough for a 3/4 inch. And then I've been working on staining the floor. It's gonna turn out really pretty. That's just yellow pine. And I built this ladder which goes on these two places there. Let's see if I can reach in here and get it while I've got the phone, make it work. It's hard to do one-handed, but you can see how that just slides down there, and you just run your wing nuts on there. And the ladder's built out of Epay. Some leftover pieces I have from a deck job, and I'm going to sand it and finish it also. There's the windows from the inside. That side I don't have the frames on the outside with the other piece of window. I've got the toilet installed, the holding tank. There's going to be a panel to cover up the holding tank. Then there's going to be a panel right here that goes from the ceiling all the way down to the back of that bunk, so that'll isolate the toilet area. Alright. This threshold here is a piece of locust, yellow locust. Alright, I got the hatches in the cockpit. Those are the drop boards that go in the floor in there. They go in that area. But I've got them out right this minute. They go in there. And there's I've got the access panels. The fuel tank is behind that one. That one's just a big empty space. And I've got two more to match it on this side. This side is access to the water tanks right there that I don't have hooked up yet. And there's a lot of space in there for storage. So I may end up adding another access panel right there just for the heck of it. They're not very much. Then I got my kicker motor. I've got it mounted on. I don't have the controls yet hooked up or anything. And I haven't finished painting this top. I just cut this in this morning. I gotta get a roller and roll this first coat on. It's just primed for now. But pretty much this is the boat. I think it's gonna be cool. I'm soon gonna have it out of this cover. This cover is really held up well. I know I keep bragging on this cover for as cheap as it was. I couldn't believe it lasted like it did. Uh-oh. Oh crap. Keep knocking stuff off. But there's your good look at it. Oh, that's the slides for the companionway top, the slide hatch. It's gonna go on there and slide. I haven't figured that out quite yet. I got it mostly figured out, but whenever I get that slide hatch on and cut me some drop boards, which won't take but a minute, and get these windows where they'll fasten on both sides and shut, I'm pulling the building off this boat and I'm gonna put it on the trailer. And when I pull it off the boat, that's gonna be a big deal because I've never seen this boat outside of this building, so I've not been able to stand back and take a look at it since it was just the hull flipped over, and that was only for one day. So I built this entire boat inside this thing, and I don't know what the lines will look like. I don't know anything. So it's I got a pretty good idea, but I think it's gonna be pretty cool. It's different. That's as best a look at it as you can get right now. Can't wait to get the cover off of it. I gotta fix that bottom paint right there where the paint got wet one night and it run down on the bottom paint, so I'm gonna fix that. So there you go. Hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think. See y'all later. Be safe.